Khaled spoke, I seen y'all both in Miami. Y'all performed like literally 5 minutes from each other on stage.
Yeah,
no, I wonder if y'all ever had a conversation since Joe is close to both of y'all.
I haven't really had a conversation with him. I seen him one time. Like, he's one of the ones I let him go. Like, one night we was on a tour with The Lot, and I just came in the dressing room because I already talked to Jada and them. We already worked on music and stuff like that, and he was back there talking, and he got a good look at my shoes.
What you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes when I was talking to him. But
so you did say something to him?
What's up?
Yeah.
And I said he ain't.
But y'all just performed on stage like a week ago.
But Joe knows how to balance what's going on. All right, like he knows. So he'll go, yo, you good? Right? Okay, right here. Stay right here. I'm gonna sit Khaled on and then get him out of here, and then you come on, right?
When it came to rap beefs, 50 Cent wasn't playing around, and DJ Khaled learned that real fast. This wasn't just some silly little argument. Nah, this was straight up warfare. 50 didn't just come for DJ Khaled. He dragged the man's whole family into the mess. Public shots, personal digs. It got wild. This right here, straight legendary in the hip-hop beef archives.
Y'all got this little poem I wrote for DJ Khaled. Check this out, right? It's called I Just Want to Tell You What a Psychic Told Me. Your car tires got stabbed out. Now you know, I know where you be. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I know where your mama house at. Now look, you can see. But I just want to tell you what it told me. I know where your mama work at. Now look at sleep. I just want to tell you what a psychic told me. I'm not the kind of nigga you should with, babe. I'm special.
Now what made this even crazier? DJ Khaled wasn't even known for drama like that. Most folks saw him as the most laid-back, good vibes only type of guy. Cool, chill, always spreading love. So when his name got wrapped up in a feud with someone as ruthless as 50 Cent, yeah, people were shocked. But believe it or not, this whole beef kicked off way back in the mid-2000s. At that time, 50 Cent was the face of G-Unit, running the game hard. On the other side, you had Fat Joe, the leader of Terror Squad. And guess who his best friend was? Yep, DJ Khaled. So when Joe got caught up in the drama, Khaled was right there, stuck in the middle of it all.
Got a good look at my shoes.
What you mean?
Oh, he had his head down.
Got a good look at my shoes when I was talking.
It all popped off when Fat Joe linked up with 50's biggest enemy. And yeah, you already know who we talking about, Ja Rule. Joe hopped on tracks with Ja like What's Love and New York, and that song especially, people saw that as a straight up diss to 50 Cent. And by now, everybody knows about 50's war with Ja Rule. That beef, still one of the longest and nastiest in rap. So the moment Fat Joe dropped music with Ja Rule, 50 took it personal. He didn't sit back either.
I'm saying stay away from him. Stay away from him. They go, I'm from New York. Got 100 guns, 100 clips, and it goes straight to that. And that's what brought the Jadakiss, and then what brought my Fat Joe issues later. It turned into those issues.
We had to support that, Ricky. You know.
No, I know. And I'm like this.
They had to support they dude. It was they dude.
Yeah,
they had to support they dude.
No, what I'm telling you is that turned into New York. And 50 Cent is something else. At that point, after they become 100 guns, 100 clips, and I'm from New York.
He dropped Piggy Bank in 2005 and tore into Joe. But Fat Joe wasn't scared to clap back. He came right back with My Fofo, calling 50 a fraud and even throwing shade, saying the G-Unit boss was juiced up on steroids. Things got real messy, real quick. Things were boiling at this point, and everybody knew it was just a matter of time before the whole thing exploded. And boom, it finally did. Right on the big stage at the 2005 MTV Video Music Awards.
I'd like to tell the people home, I feel so safe tonight with all this police protection courtesy of G.
According to Fat Joe, 50 Cent was already on one that night.
Fat Joe is me, man. Boy.
During a commercial break, 50 got up and started pacing all over the venue like he owned the place. He even made his way up to the nosebleeds just to wave at Fat Joe. Like, seriously? 50 was basically begging for a showdown. And Joe, he wasn't about to back down. Right there in front of the whole crowd, he dropped some heavy lines that had everyone gasping. Not long after Joe and Terror Squad exited the building, 50 Cent hit the stage. He launched into a string of hits and even threw in Tony Yayo's So Seductive for good measure. But it wasn't just the music that had people talking. It's what 50 did after the performance that stole all the headlines.
for a
Joey
minute.
Crack's my brother. That's one of my best friends.
Yes.
I'm the godfather of his daughter. Joey Crack is like, that's my brother.
We love Joey Crack.
Yeah, that's like, we just might not have the same mother, but we're twins.
Right.
That's my brother. Like, talk to him almost every day.
Right.
You know what I mean? But he's at my house, or, you know, now he's back in New York, but he's back and forth. So it's like, my love for Joey Crack is forever.
With no filter whatsoever, 50 closed out his set by screaming out some wild words aimed straight at Fat Joe. Words that were way too raw to repeat. That was the moment everything went public. The rap game was officially split. Artists and fans alike had to start choosing sides. So where did DJ Khaled fit in this messy situation?
I did go because this is radio. I don't understand this. I'm getting out of jail.
Well, you giving DJ Khaled a 5, and then what does he do?
DJ Khaled, look at my hand. DJ Khaled, get out of here.
Nah, I can't believe it.
So I'm like, yo, Khaled. I swear to God.
That sounds wild.
You can ask him.
That sounds wild.
You looked at my hand. I was like, all I heard in my head was DJ Khaled.
Yo, you heard that, Jay?
I just heard,
you heard that.
No,
he ain't say that.
He said that too.
Well, back then, Khaled was still grinding as a radio DJ in Miami, starting to get attention as a producer. But more importantly, Fat Joe wasn't just his homie, he was family. Fat Joe was the one who saw Khaled's potential before the rest of the world even knew his name. In 2005, while Khaled was still hustling behind the scenes, Joe took him in, gave him access to big players, and put him on the map. That kind of loyalty runs deep. And once 50 was so seductive, just doing the usual radio run. But even he knew stepping into DJ Khaled's station was risky business. Still, he pulled up anyway. And just like he feared, things got awkward real quick. Now, Yayo isn't exactly known for making stuff up, but when he told the story, it sounded almost too wild to believe. Like, did that actually happen? Turns out, yep, it did. And years later, DJ Khaled himself confirmed it. Khaled said it wasn't about hate. It was about loyalty. He couldn't just roll out the red carpet for a G-Unit member while his brother Fat Joe was still in the middle of that heated war with 50 Cent. So when Tony Yayo showed up at the station thinking everything was chill, Khaled didn't even shake his hand.
Now you got, come on now.
There's a lot of classics.
I see Get Rich or Die Trying.
I mean, you see Jay-Z, Dr. Dre, Snoop, Nas, Notorious. I'm gonna go with the Notorious Ready to Die because I have to, because this is a legend.
Yeah.
And this is like, you know, I grew up listening to this music right here and inspired me. But the problem is, so is this Jay-Z.
Crazy.
So is this Snoop Dogg.
Oh, we going in?
So is this Nas.
We're going in?
So is this Nas.
We're going in?
So is this Dr. Dre Chronic.
Khaled, hold on.
DJ Khaled.
Hold on.
Talk to me.
Hold
Take
on.
it easy, Q.
Come on now. Why is this last? Why is the G-Unit 50 Cent record last? Come on.
I ain't gonna lie. This is a classic album.
Okay.
This is a classic album. But I'm just saying though, I represent that love and unity.
Okay.
And I gotta represent that unity and love.
So it's not going in the back.
No, we the best.
And to make it even crazier, Yayo said Khaled's boy was standing in the corner with some heat, ready for anything. That moment, total freeze out. And Khaled wasn't done throwing shade. Fast forward to 2017. He shows up on Rap City, which was still a big deal back then. There was a segment where artists had to pull classic hip-hop albums out of a bag. And guess what? Khaled straight up left out Get Rich or Die Trying. Now let's be real, that album isn't just a classic. It's one of the most iconic debut albums in rap history. Leaving it out, that wasn't some innocent mistake. It felt deliberate. And when 50 Cent saw that clip later on Rap City, oh, you know he wasn't gonna let that slide without clapping back. At this stage, 50 Cent still wasn't aiming his shots directly at DJ Khaled. He had his sights locked on bigger beef, Rick Ross. That feud was heating up fast. But somehow, Khaled got caught up in that storm too. According to both Ross and Khaled, it all started at the 2008 BET Awards. They claimed 50 gave them some shady side-eye at the event, like he was sizing them up. But 50, he said that never happened. He swore he didn't even see Rick Ross that night and chalked the whole thing up as made-up drama.
So you still admitted that it was a classic, and they hate me. So I'm happy with that. You know, I'm happy with that one. And you know what's crazy? I'm the best.
Listen,
you understand me? I'm the best.
You
understand what I'm saying to you? Because none of your projects are classic.
As for Khaled, 50 admitted he saw him. And yeah, he didn't exactly have anything nice to say either. So even though the real war was with Ross, Khaled still ended up catching strays in the crossfire. In 2009, 50 dropped a video on his own site, thisis50.com, called A Psychic Told Me. And man, this video, it took things to a whole different level. A group of guys wearing This Is 50 shirts rolled into what looked like DJ Khaled's mom's workplace and filmed everything. They found an office where a woman, said to be Khaled's mother, was sleeping at her desk. She didn't wake up. She didn't even know they were there. 50 was basically saying, look, I can reach you anytime, anywhere. That move had people shook. Plenty thought he crossed the line by dragging family into the mix. But 50 told Hot 97's Miss Info he had a reason. According to him, the video was payback. He claimed there was a site tied to Rick Ross that was doing more than just promoting Ross's album Deeper Than Rap. It was targeting 50, even going so far as to post a photoshopped pic of his son Marquise. Ross's team denied any connection to the site, called thisiscurly.com, and eventually, the image of 50's son got taken down.
Khaled's a faggot too. He's a faggot. That nigga's a sucker. I see him at the BET Awards. That's funny. Like, I remember seeing Khaled, but I don't remember seeing Rick Ross at all. Nigga told me he gave me a pass. Well, don't give me no pass, man.
Not long after, the A Psychic Told Me video vanished from thisis50.com too. But by then, the damage was already done. Not long after all that madness, it looked like the smoke between 50 Cent and DJ Khaled had finally cleared, at least in public. But behind the scenes, Khaled was still holding on to a quiet grudge. In a Breakfast Club interview, 50 talked about how, even though he'd already made peace with Fat Joe, he ran into Khaled at a 2017 show featuring the L-Ox and Uncle Murda. And guess what? Khaled didn't even acknowledge him. No handshake, no nod, not even eye contact. Just straight up cold shoulder. But fast forward a little. After decades of tension, it looks like they finally let it all go. The surprise reconciliation went down at a charity golf tournament hosted by none other than Major League Baseball legend Reggie Jackson. And this wasn't some awkward fake truce. 50 Cent and DJ Khaled were seen smiling, hugging it out, and dapping each other up before they hit the course like old friends. After everything, the jabs, the cold stares, the family shots, who would have thought we'd ever see that? Nobody saw it coming. But maybe, just maybe, time really does fix things. And who knows? Maybe one day we might even get a DJ Khaled by 50 Cent collaboration on a track. Sounds wild, right? But hey, stranger things have happened. Until then, don't be slow about your move. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share this with someone who remembers the drama. You won't want to miss what we got coming next. See you in the next one.